Good afternoon. We are live here from the Ardrossan Complex East Arena. It's a Tier 2 matchup. The Titans taking on the Lloyd Minister Xtreme. I'm Zachary Kubish here for CROW LAX TV, as this will be the opening game for the Titans. And I would just like to mention that we are aware that the cameras are not working here on our YouTube stream. We are in the middle of fixing that issue, and it should be up shortly. Right off the draw, it's the Titans taking control of it on the left side, and in transition, slowly drifted over to the line at the middle, thrown to the left side, back across the other way, now moving down to the right corner, shifting back, number 23, turning it the other way to the middle, fake shot, now in towards the net, couldn't get the right shot off from there, and it's bounced out by the Xtreme, and it rolls into the bench for the dead ball as play goes down. So this is a second game for the Xtreme. They won 12-1 yesterday against the Warriors. Titans now with control, but the whistle will be blown down by the referee. Possession is given to the Xtreme, but another whistle will whistle down. He was holding starting goaltender for Lloyd Minster, and Ty Mitchell on the other side for the Sherwood Park Titans. So some discussion between the referees as each team makes their desired changes. The referees on the call, Ryan, Zach, and Blake, is having a discussion right now with the Lloydminster Xtreme head coach, Graham Murray. There's 19 seconds off the clock in this opening frame. So things get sorted out. It's the Xtreme. They'll be a man down. The Titans getting their first man-up opportunity of the contest. It's number 21, Chase Bozer, heading off to the box. And in that game yesterday for the Xtreme, 12-1 win for them. Dagan Thiessen got a hat trick on the night, and I had a chance to speak with both coaches before the game. And for the Xtreme, Graham Murray said that the off-season focus for his club was to focus on the offense and move with more fluid movement. So that was what they worked on. They were their goals entering last season were to be the North and Provincial Championships. For last season, they got silver last season in the Provincial Championships. The Xtreme, as play gets underway, Titans a man up. Fake shot right in towards the net that gets kicked off a pad, flies out high into the middle, and it trickles down with a misplay from, and it rolls out near middle ground. Both teams make some changes. 1:20 remaining in the man up for the Titans. Chase Bozer in the box. We'll take some time to play down. The refs having some discussion in regards to who will get possession in the play and how the play will continue. So number 17 out, Jaden Plamondon for the Xtreme has possession, middle ground. He gets pinned up along the wall. 3 Titans battering against him. Now it comes out Gunderson is fighting there. He gets whacked a couple times right at the line. He turns away from pressure, still holding it on the left side. He takes it to the wall. Now trying to shimmy away from the corner, but he's taken up by Tellier towards the wall. Both players falling down in the scrum. And the whistle is blown by the referees. So it's locked at 0s, and the Titans from that scrum will be given a penalty on the play, number 19, Grayson Vekved, to the box. From middle ground, the Xtreme hold it. It's Gunderson with possession of the ball. Gunderson trying to make a pass. It's whacked out from his possession, and quickly up is Grady Thompson. Thompson at neutral ground. He's fighting for possession, but the Xtreme with numbers come up the other way. Falling down, spilling, was Shepard. He tried to get the shot off. He got cross-checked. The Xtreme still with possession, trying to evade pressure is Fisher. Fisher over to number 17, that's Plamondon. Plamondon over to Gunderson. Gunderson, Plamondon. He fires it. Good save in net by Riker Gamble. Quick pass all the way up from the Titans, all the way down to the offensive zone, but that's not collected. The Xtreme are able to bring it all the way back up. Running up the right side is number 61. Gamble trying to make the pick. Hepburn shooting. That goes off of Gerard in front. Picking that one up for the Titans now, all the way down. Gadbois. He chips it to Tellier. Tellier to the left side. Gerard back to Gadbois. But the Xtreme are able to force the pressure. They leave it to neutral ground. The Titans, there was a whistle blown down on the play, and number 17 for the Titans was not happy with that one. Gerard trying to pick up the ball and steal it from the Xtreme. Was upset with a call against him. He threw the ball and got a penalty. Now he sits in the box. So 16:46 to go. The Titans are down 2 men, 17 seconds left in that initial penalty, but there'll be a party in the penalty box now. 3 members of the Titan head into the box with some discussion there. Austin Allen being brought to the penalty box. So it's 0-0, 16:46 to go. And I'd like to remind you that you can follow CROW LAX TV on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. You could also follow both of these teams on their respective platforms as well. Xtreme do a lot on social media. On Instagram, specifically their platform of choice. You could follow them at Lloyd_Xtreme. Of course, Xtreme. They're also on X as well. So this is the first time these two teams are meeting since they had a 10-10 draw last season. And speaking to both head coaches, Griffin Carey for the Sherwood Park Titans and Graham McKenzie for the Lloydminster Xtreme, they both said entering this game that it would be a physical game, a fast-paced game, and lots of plays seen in transition. two quality teams going at it, and Graham Murray said his team learned a lot from last season, them being such a young team, missing the playoffs, going 4-11-1. They were 7th in the North Division, a minus 16 goal differential. And Graham Murray highlighted that he's learned a lot being behind the bench. He was a former player. So Griffin Carey, former player of the Titans. He played for 4 years there, missed his final year due to COVID, and said he had a lot more to give to the game. So he ended up wanting to take up coaching to give back to the sport that's given him so much. Very young coach, has to learn a lot, and I asked him, like, being a head coach, what have you learned from last season? He said one of the big things was to learn how other people learn and take things, and of course different strokes, different folks, different approach to teaching lessons and things like that, but play will get underway. The Xtreme holding it there, 2-man up, 5-on-3 here, right in the crease, right before the crease. A heavy shot on that left side, stopped by Gamble in between the pipes. Now maybe one more chance, cross crease, but wasn't able to sling it towards the net. Now still a man down. That first penalty expired. Play was blown down for a second. It's the Titans taking it into the Xtreme end. Into the corner, number 23. Stang has it, number 22. He's pressured by 3 members of the Xtreme. He's working all the way inside himself. He drops it back to the corner for Pook. Pook tried to make the feed out in front. That skips over the stick. Now on the right side, the Xtreme enter into the zone. Jaden Plamondon slows things down. He cycles it back to Gunderson. Gunderson over to Shepard. Back to Shepard. Up to Gunderson. Gunderson. Shepard. Shepard across. Quick shot, and that's caught in the mesh. A misplay out in front by the Titans gives possession to the Xtreme. Plamondon. Gunderson over, back to Gunderson. Plamondon holding, comes to the middle, changes the angle, fired from the left side. That was off the stick of Shepard. Now it's back to Plamondon, number 16, who fires down low. That shot from Hepburn is kicked away. Left side corner, back to the right side. Plamondon fires that heater, goes just wide. It pops up for grabs, but the Titans are able to take it and wing it down the zone. Now there's even play. So the Titans trying to make something work. A cut from the inside. Number 44 trying to evade pressure. Now it's taken up to the wall. Cycled down low, and coming out of his crease is number 1, Ty Riker Gamble. So the Xtreme, they have it. On the left side to the middle, thrown down there, catching it, number 44. He whips a shot on the net. That goes off the padding up into the protective netting up high. Gives the Titans a way out of their end. Mitchell, as it's in the middle, Little. Now the Xtreme have it, number 71, Jenner. Jenner trying to throw Mitchell off of the chase. Mitchell gives him a cross check as he turns back. Now it's Plamondon. Plamondon makes a move, throws it towards the net. That goes down low on the left side of Ty Mitchell. Now a shot from Hepburn. He shoots and scores. Hepburn puts the Xtreme up. It's 1-0 with 13:13 to go in the first. Hepburn had a good game yesterday. I guess all the members of the Xtreme had a pretty good game. 12-1 win over the Warriors. Dagan Thiessen getting a hat trick in that one. So center draw now underway, and it's from the scrum, taken up by the Xtreme. Cross crease. Soft shot. Couldn't get what he wanted on there. It's on the near side corner in behind Ty Mitchell now. Possession is given to the Titans. It's lofted out by Grady Thompson into the hands of Amiot. From 44 down to the right side. The Titans are pushed back. They have to walk back out, and a heavy hit laid by Reese Way. He gets whacked at a couple times. Way's stick thrown down. Number 64, the big body out there, using it to his advantage. But the Titans given sway. From right side, left side, overshot right on, and that's saved by Riker Gamble. Gamble hands it off to number 55, Morgan. Morgan is whacked at heavily. He was able to walk it over the line, but possession handed to the Titans. It's Amiot handing it off. Amiot goes off for the change. Hoft right side. Takes a bit of a spill. The Xtreme have it, trying to move it up in transition. The ball rolls to the near side corner to the left of Ty Mitchell in between the pipes, and it's sent out by Luke Mitchell. Up to number 8 now, Riley Barrel. Barrel, left side. Walks up to the middle, hands it back to number 48, Bassinger. Bassinger the other way, right side. Shot! That one's right on. Low shot, saved. And a battle in the crease as Riker Gamble had to pick it up with pressure on. So Brady Gamble tried to make the soft pass up. He gave the Titans room to wire pass down the zone. Now they're in the offensive end, number 44. Trying to make a play happen. Now that's on the left side point. Number 23, Amiot. Amiot into towards the net. Another shot on. That one's a save by Gamble. The Titans trying to test Gamble down low quite a few times on the last couple of sequences. The Xtreme have been handed a penalty, so the Titans will go a man up. 10:27 left to go in the first frame. 1-0 is the score. Last time these two teams met, it was a 10-10 draw. The Sherwood Park Titans 4-11-1, 7th in the North Division last season, and the Xtreme 12-3-1, 2nd in the North Division, going all the way to take silver in the provincial championships. The Xtreme won bronze also in 2023. They had silver in 2022 and 2018. They also tasted gold. They're 3-time North Division champions in 2018, 2022, and the 2023 season as well. So as things get sorted out, players make their way off the benches. It's a man-up advantage for the Titans, finding themselves down 1-0. They move it around in a misplay as Mitchell couldn't take it. It's the position is given out. The over and back awarded to the Xtreme. Now a 2-on-1 battle. The Titans trying to fork out Sherwood from making a play in over the line. He takes a spill down to his stomach, still getting whacked at. He gets it over. Now Thiessen in towards the net. He shoots and he scores. What a play by the Xtreme. A man down. Blake Sherwood with the gusto to get it to Dagan Thiessen with a hat trick yesterday. He gets on the board in this one, 2-0. Lloyd Minster. Or sorry. That one was a save. My apologies. I thought that one went in. Play will continue, 1-0. Oh, shot from the Titans off the back wall, and a quick up by number 27, Muir. Muir shoots it. That one saved down low. It pops back out. Great stick by the Titans. The defensive play now up in transition. Number 23 storms in towards the net. He shoots and scores. Noah Amiot. So it's 1-1. Here in this first frame of play. It's a great sequence by the Xtreme earlier with Sherwood and Thiessen connecting. Fooled me on that one. I thought that one went in, but it was a great save by Ty Mitchell to keep it 1-0. And then with the Titans having the man up, we're able to get it down in the offensive end and find the back of the twine. So first game of the season for the Titans, meaning the first goal for them of the season. Noah Amiot, number 23. So as discussion between both teams, the referees speaking with both head coaches, both benches. We'll have another center draw. It's battled out into the hands of the Titans. Hui will take it. Now he's in front of his own bench. He's getting sandwiched there. He takes a bit of a spill. He falls back. It's picked up by Gamble. Brady Gamble running up the right side. Thrown back to Gunderson. Gunderson holding on into the middle. Trying to make that shot. Loses the ball. It's in the hands of the Titans. It's Sean Stang hands it to Barrel. Barrel to the middle. Pressure there is Amiot. Amiot across. It bounces off the floor. Now towards the net. Couldn't get the diving shot. Barrel. The Xtreme with hold of the ball. Oh, great pass given up by Gamble in between the pipes, but it's turned back. Vic Ved storming in. He gets chopped at. Still stands up. Holds it off for Bassinger. Bassinger all the way across to the right side now. He holds it, takes a couple cross checks, spinning move. Down the way, Tellier. That was fired on by Gadbois. Scrum commences in the corner. It's taken behind the cage. Back to the left side, bouncing play off the floor. Now towards the net. Shot there, and that one goes wide. Still possession up for grabs. Titans They take it. Bassinger with that previous shot. He has it back on his stick. The number 44, Gadbois. Gadbois to Bassinger. It bobbles off of his stick. Can't collect it in the mesh. It was a heavy cross check there from Bozer, but possession still with the Titans. A couple changes made as they look to go to work. Amiot. The right side, quick passing play attempted there, but quick out in front. That one's thrown on, bounces to the corner on the left side. Number 8, Barrel, heading it to his man. Shot from the top of the zone. That gets battled out. Now chance here once again in towards the net. What a stop. Riker Gamble in tight. Had to be sharp. So the Xtreme. They have it. It's Rogan McNabb holding control. He goes all the way around the zone. McNabb up to number 11, Shepard. Shepard cuts to the outside, trying to feed it in front to McNabb. And back behind the net once again, number 9, Fisher has it. Couldn't get the shot away, Titans. Good defensive pressure. Now the pass out and trying to smack down. That one down was Dagan Thiessen. And he nearly intercepted the pass on the play, but a whistle elsewhere gives a cross-checking penalty to the Titans. Man up for the Xtreme. So 6:11 to go. Excuse me, that initial play a few minutes ago from Blake Shepard, giving it to Dagan Thiessen, was in fact in the back of the net. So the score is 2-1 for the Xtreme in the visiting barn. And there's been some tough play here. The Titans trying to come out strong in the game, and the Xtreme, of course, played yesterday, already had a game under their belt. So both teams are quite fired up for another matchup between their two clubs. And some discussion now here at the score box, and the referees, Blake Ryan and Zach, are the 3 referees in play here today. So once play starts, possession will be given to the Xtreme. Jace Gunderson, number 20 for Lloydminster, will be given the ball. He was 4th in scoring on his team last season through 14 games, had 15 goals, 24 assists for 39 total points. He was tied with Hepburn for 39 points there. Jaden Plamondon, the leading scorer last season for the Xtreme. So possession is given to the Xtreme. Man up. 2-minute cross-checking penalty to the Titans. Plamondon will hold that. Hepburn has also found the back of the net. First goal in this game for the Titans. They work it around the zone. Plamondon has it, sends it across, shot, fire, score! Quick play from Plamondon over to McNabb in the dying seconds of the shot clock, are able to get one on and find the back of the net. So it's 3-1 now for the Xtreme. They're able to find one with the man up. They found one with the man down. We will have face-off once again. Couple Titans members getting hyped up on the bench. Of course, the captain, Grady Thompson, getting to see this season, but quickly it's the Xtreme winning the draw. Hill was able to make the play. Now cutting towards the net, down low play. That's caught though in the mesh of Ty Mitchell. So as it was Grayson Vekved coming up with the ball, the referees opt to blow the whistle. 2 minutes for holding. With number 8 of the Titans coming off of the bench, having a quick discussion with the referee before Riley Barrell will take a seat for 2. 5:29, 3-1 score. Xtreme are leading from the Ardrossan complex near Sherwood Park, just east of Alberta's capital. As the Xtreme go to work. It's Plamondon changing spots with Gunderson, who fires one high. That one off the chest pads of Tyson Mitchell. The Xtreme keep possession. McNabb with the most recent goal sends it up the way. Gunderson trying to find some space, sends it across, fired on. That's a blocked shot. Vekved works his way, kicks it up to the wall, but it's picked up by McNabb. McNabb over to Hepburn. Hepburn shoots and scores. Hepburn is second of the game, whips one past Ty Mitchell to make it 4-1 for the Xtreme. So another goal with the man advantage. And good work on the power play for the Xtreme. They pass the ball well and they force Ty Mitchell and all the defenders to move cross ice. Watching too much hockey. Across the floor, east and west. You know, hockey and lacrosse are very similar games, but being a hockey fan my entire life, I gotta say lacrosse is more physical for sure. Less padding and lots more cross-checking. It's kind of like old school hockey, but no skates. Takes a lot of skill to have that hand-eye coordination to pick up the ball and catch a pass. Very quick game lacrosse is. So right in front of the penalty box, the ball is picked up. The Titans able to take it. It rolls down and taking a heavy fall right in front of the Xtreme bench is number 47, Luke Mitchell. Seems to be in some discomfort. Trainer Taryn McIntyre quickly to his aid. He was sort of turning in towards the wall there. Should we go to break? And we'll go to break and be right back. Then we're back here for second period action between the Lloyd Minster Xtreme and the Sherwood Park Titans. It'll be an extended second period, 24-27 on the clock. An injury delay. Luke Mitchell of the Titans needed some assistance. And on that play, 2-minute penalty handed out to the Xtreme, so it'll be a man up for the Titans. Off the start of this one, it's a 4-1 score with the Xtreme capitalizing on the man advantage a couple of times and also finding a man down. My name's Zachary Kubish. You're locked in here on CROW LAX TV. This possession is handed to the Titans, number 16, Pook. Pook has it. Sends it to the right side. Back to Pook now, over to 23, who fires one on. Amiot's shot blocked away to the far side corner now. Pook trying to throw one through, but it's the Xtreme to meet it in the corner. Big number 61, Brady Gamble, able to evade some pressure. He runs up the right side, cutting to the left. In the middle, he's pressured 2-on-1. Takes it to the wall, turning his back towards the Titans defenders, trying to kill some time on the clock. He continues to hold the ball, is able to hand it over to Shepard. Shepard now drops his shoulder, trying to take it behind the net. That ball gets smacked out of his grasp, and it's number 2, Amiot, the other way. Amiot trying to filter pass through. Good catch by Owen Hill on the defensive play. Titans still hold possession. 50 seconds left in the man advantage. 15 seconds on the shot clock as the Titans are working around that side. Fired on. Shot clock renewed. Another shot off. That goes off the left shoulder of Gamble. Now middle of the floor. Misplay. Titans give up possession. The Xtreme are able to work it out. Now in the offensive zone, left side, down and towards the net. Cross crease shot on. That one gets blocked, I believe, out in front. The Titans are able to take it. Their captain, Grady Thompson, number 20, slowing things down. He hands it off, goes for a change. It's McCormick. McCormick winds. He fires. That one bounces high off the back wall, all the way back down to the Sherwood Park end. So both teams make a change. As I said, an extended period 2. There's an injury delay. Luke Mitchell needed to be taken off with some assistance. And now the Titans head to the box for 2 of their own. There's even play, but now Brady Huey into the box. So 2 minutes put up on the board. The Xtreme get the hold of the ball. It's Jace Gunderson. Gunderson from Plamondon over to Shepard. Shepard down low. Left side of the net. Front facing now. Cross to Shepard. Wings one on. Titans trying to find a hold of the ball. Plamondon is able to scoop it in his grasp. And now Gunderson. Shepard. He fires it into the grasp of Ty Mitchell. Titans quick up to the middle. Good smacking play by Hepburn in transition, but the Titans take it to the offensive end. High pass play made over to Thompson. Thompson fakes the pass, shimmies to the wall. It flips up. Shot clock at 7 seconds, though. Teams fight for possession of the ball. The Xtreme are able to work it up the way. Reesway. Hepburn. Hepburn holds the ball slowly. Heavy whacks to his stick as he's stapled to the boards. Grady Thompson trying to fight his way through, and now quickly in towards the net. Shot right on. That one pops up in the top of the crease. Titans trying to trail their way out of the zone. The ball rolls into the middle of the floor. Turning play made by Vec Ved. Now cross. Heavy slingshot in towards the net. That's popped off of Gamble's shoulder. Titans still hold. Now right side, dropping the shoulder, moving to the outside. Out the other way, and it's smacked down to the floor and into the mesh of Ty Mitchell to call the play dead. So just 10 seconds in the man up. Player advantage for the Xtreme. 4-1 is the score. Hepburn with 2 goals for the Xtreme. The number 23 having the ball now, Noah Amiot for the Titans with the only marker for them. The ref decides the clock. The play needs to be blown dead. They wait as the clock is fixed up on the boards. 5 seconds trailed down. That'll have to come back up to 10 seconds. 2:30 left. You can follow both of these teams on social media. Both of their teams are on Instagram. Xtreme very active on both Instagram and X at Lloyd_Xtreme on Instagram and Lloyd Xtreme on X. Don't forget to follow CROW LAX TV as well, Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. We'd like to thank you for watching here on YouTube. As we're live in the home barn of the Sherwood Park Titans out in our Ardrossan. The Ardrossan complex. It's a beautiful recreation center here in Ardrossan. Up around the rink, they got a track for people to run around. They could watch games going on while they're working out. It's a pretty good atmosphere. You got lots going on here. Lots of fans in attendance for the Titans' first game of their season. They went 4-11-1 in the 2024 season, being 7th in the North Division. Did not qualify for playoffs. While the Xtreme won silver in the provincial champs. 12-3-1 on the season. 2nd in the North Division by the end of their campaign last year. And these teams, in their last meeting, it was a 10-10 draw. Still plenty of time left in this one. Over 40 minutes of game time to go as the referees have some discussion in the middle of the floor with both benches before play gets underway. Blake, Ryan, and Zach, the names of the refs officiating the contest here today. And slowly holding the ball is Noah Amiot as his man comes out of the box. Now Amiot has it, fires it cross crease, trying to get it over the shoulder was number 44, Gadbois. That one's saved. Now Xtreme, quick move, fired, and score! Jaden Plamondon gets one on the board. 5-1 for the Xtreme. The discussion with the referees was about a penalty that was given to Laren Thiessen. He's in the box for about 1 minute and 50 seconds longer. So some 4-on-4 action here. So Xtreme trying to work it in front. Another chance, another save. But some rough stuff in between the net, and a bit of a scrum breaks out. The extracurricular activities ends up in a dog pile. The referee has to get in as both teams trying to muck it up. Not a pretty sight here. A bit of a late hit delivered as Ty Mitchell had already made the save, a great save, might I add, and it looks like a couple players picked out of the scrum will make their way down off the bench into the dressing room as they're done for the day. Number 88, Rogan McNabb, taken for the Xtreme. Now with Thompson, the captain for the Titans, with some discussion with the officials here. Bit of a physical game in the contest that we have here. Grayson Ved, number 19 for the Titans, also heading into the dressing room. So the referees will discuss on what course of action they'll go and who will be the guilty party. From that, it's a 5-1 score with just about some normal time left on the clock. 19:41 to go is the extended version. Second period action. And play was delayed with a injury. Hopefully the injured party is okay. Luke Mitchell was taken off to the hospital after an unfortunate hit right at the red line here in front of the Xtreme bench, almost on that right side of the door. He took a heavy spill and was thrown right into the half boards. Needed the assistance to get up. We're wishing him well and hoping that everything is all right with him and he can get back at it soon as possible. So Grady Thompson, number 20 for the Titans, standing there with number 94 Owen Hill, both team captains, discussing the course of how things are going to be drawn out in the play here. And it was a 12-1 decision yesterday for the Xtreme when they played the Warriors. A hat trick for Dagan Thiessen in that one, so they got their first win of the season. The next game for the Xtreme will be May 3rd on Saturday, 4:30 p.m. at the Next Source Center against the Rage. Shots are unofficially 16-14 in favor of the Titans, and the refs will signal that play will continue 5-on-4. So opening game of the season for the Titans. 1-0 are the Xtreme on their 2025 campaign so far. There's only 4 players out for the Titans. So now they get their man out. It's 5-on-4. Titans possession to the Xtreme. Plamondon making a couple moves, evading the defenders, and Hepburn couldn't pick up the pass. So now it's the Titans with it. Thompson in transition. He slows down right before entering the offensive zone. He waits for a pass, gets it to his man, number 48, Chase Bassinger. Bassinger Now at the top. It's fired right on, off the crest. Number 1, Gamble, who makes the pass all the way up, right in front. Shot there, and it's saved by Ty Mitchell. And that pass was hammered up to Thiessen. Great arching play from the Xtreme netminder. Heavy shot right on. He keeps it, has to fall down in his crease to keep it out from over the line. Riker Gamble still with it, so he makes a bounce play up to middle of the ground. That gets past Brady Gamble. Now Hepburn. Hepburn and around the net, trying to make the play out to number 24. That's past him, and the ball will roll all the way down into the Xtreme end. Scooping that one to the corner is Gamble. So it'll be left for Chase Bassinger. Even play now. Coming back on the play was number 74, Thiessen trying to make that play from the box. Now from his net, it's a play made up to Shepard. Shepard scoops it up to Thiessen. Thiessen in towards the net, makes the move. Couldn't get the shot away, didn't see what he liked. Hands it off to Shepard. Shepard now back to Plamondon. Plamondon makes his way in front of the net, but the Titans taking possession. And now in the corner, we got a little bit of a scrum. Once again, referees having to run their way over to break the boys up. Some discussion. Heading towards the box, number 13, Archer Hoft. It's been a physical game so far. All the battles along the wall of just a little bit more cross-checking than I guess you'd usually see in a game. Some one-on-one battles for sure. And the Titans playing their opening game, playing with a lot of energy. They're down 5-1 as there'll be a man down. So 5-on-4 player advantage for the Xtreme. It'll all start with Jace Gunderson. So Gunderson hands the pass over to Fisher. Gunderson holding it to the right side. Gunderson takes it. Pick is played by Plamondon, but breaking through that was Thompson. No, hard shot, goes through a couple screens. That one will be given to Jace Gunderson, 6-1 Xtreme. The Xtreme making a living on the power play. We're on the man up, 3 goals in the game so far. So be brought back to the center of the floor once again. Both parties engage in a duel off the draw. Xtreme taking it as Hill. He has it. Hill's still holding it, but he'll wait for a change. Getting it to Shepard. Now Fisher. Fisher cuts to the middle. He fires right on. That low save made by Mitchell. Pops up into the hands of number 24, Thiessen. He hands it off. Plamondon trying to make the play to the left side of the net, but possession is turned over to the Titans. So Thompson, the captain, leaves it for the assistant in Huey, number 16 now. Pook, right side to the middle. Hard shot on the left shoulder. Scooped into the mesh of Riker Gamble, who tries to make a pass all the way down. That'll bounce off the floor. Hepburn battling for that one. It's still up for grabs. Still bouncing up high. It goes about 15 feet in the air, but now the Titans are able to turn back the other way for a moment. Owen Hill, left side, stops up. To the middle, Hepburn. Hepburn has it. He gets a couple whacks taken towards him. Now the Titans all the way up quick now. Quick shot on. That one's off the stick of Gadbois. Hacking play made by number 23, Amiot. As the ball will be given to the Xtreme. So Gunderson has to trail back to keep hold of the ball. He makes a quick play up the left side into the hands of Fisher. Fisher now dancing, maneuvering, hands it over. Shot on, that heavy one bounces off the wall up to the left side point. Neutral ground, now it's handed over, right side, up to the middle. Shepard bobbles the pass from him, makes the recovery, holds control. Shot clock blown dead. Thompson will take it for the Titans. Titans now into the middle. It's Josh Little taking the fall, still smacking the ball down to the ground. Holds it up for a second. He gets up, whacking chance. Number 8 now, Hill. Alex Hill to Owen Hill. The captain maintains it, winds, he fires right on and in the mesh. It'll be Ty Mitchell holding that one. He'll leave that for his defender. Tries to fork the play up on the playing surface. Now quick up by the Xtreme, chance in front. That one goes over top of the net. Scooped up momentarily by the Titans. They take full control. Now in all alone, it's Thompson. Thompson, he shoots it. Great save made by Riker Gamble. Now Thompson, the captain, a couple whacking chances, and the big-bodied number 64, Reese Way, standing up for his teammate. And they'll take a waltz to the bench. Bit of unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides. Picked from the play, number 22 and 64 for the Xtreme, with the captain, Grady Thompson, to the box for the Titans. So, timeout called by the Titans. Said Coach Griffin, Carey and crew discuss some things. So 2 penalties in the play given to the Xtreme. It's a 6-1 score. But what a play back the other way for Thompson. Couple stretch passes on both sides in the last few minutes here, resulting in some good opportunities right in front of the net. Both goaltenders standing tall in their crease. So the referees, Zach, Ryan, and Blake, will spend some time discussing with Brandon Huey of the Titans, as well as Brady Gamble of the Xtreme, to signify their thoughts on the play and how things will carry forward once play resumes. Now it's number 46 for the Titans to be brought to the box. Austin Allen will take a seat as well. So 2 members of each team in their respective penalty boxes. It's 2 minutes up on the clock for the Xtreme. It'll be a 5-on-4 man-up advantage for the Titans. Bassinger to the middle, number 12, Tellier. Still working it around, can't get the pass cleanly into the hands of his man. Play is blown down. So the Titans still hold control. Number 23 has it. Amiot winding and firing. That one was Tellier. Now scooping it back up is Thiessen. Thiessen, the long pass, it bounces high. That hits the high glass behind the net. Winds up in middle ground. Now cut towards the net. Chance on, that's saved. Still bounce out as the ball rolls right side of the playing surface. Taking that one is number 5, Cowan. Cowan to Amiot. Amiot holding from the middle. Hands it over to his teammate. Amiot gets it back. Now right side. Cutting towards the net. Couldn't get that shot right on. The Xtreme will take hold. Good defensive plays from the Xtreme, denying Gadbois of the chance. So Fisher looking to go to work here. Man down for about 20 seconds. He lays a heavy check as Fisher still holds it. Making the play around the right side. Plamondon delivering a check once again. That's Barrel taking the brunt of the hit. The referees now giving possession to the Titans as Reese Way steps out of the box. Even play now. Reese Way back delivers a heavy cross check. Number 13, Hoft couldn't get the shot on. Now the Xtreme back up the other way. It's Thiessen, Laren Thiessen holding it, trying to scoop the pass into the mesh of Gunderson. Gunderson locates the ball. Gunderson trying to turn away from pressure of Barrel. Now possession is handed over. And a heavy cross check from Gunderson. Barrel with a tough shift, and Barrel, some things boiling over. He decides to kick the stick away from Gunderson. He'll be thrown to the box. You can't do that. It'll be 2 minutes to Riley Barrel. Man up now to the Xtreme. Jace Gunderson has his stick back in his hand, and he will start the play for the Xtreme. Hepburn on that right side, heavy shot that he handles. He has 2 goals in the game. Shepard to Hepburn, fires it on. That'll be caught down low and handed away. Now Titans quick pass here to number 17. He's in towards the net. He fires right on Gerard. Couldn't get what he wanted on that. So it's the Titans taking it from the corner. Little, 2-on-1 battle. He's thrown down to the floor from Thiessen with his defensive prowess. And Thiessen will be dragged out of there. Holding is a call on Thiessen. It'll be 4-on-4. 121 and the penalty to number 8. Riley Barrel. Now it's Thiessen in the box for the Xtreme. Quick pass up from Gamble. Hepburn tries to get the hat trick. That one off the high shoulder. Good save from Mitchell. Another chance for the Xtreme here. Trying to dish it away was Gamble. Gamble with the play down low to Shepard. But he can't find it. Titans will take it. Now number 44. Gadbois fires one on. Gamble denying him once again. Riker Gamble being a part of the play. Very active goaltender, making passes up the floor. He had 20 assists last season. Even from his crease is able to forge some plays for his team. A battle down the way from Amiot. Amiot left side is Bassinger. That one's winged off the back wall, losing his stick, number 71, Jenner. He gets that back. Thrown down, number 44, Gadbois. He tried to make a play from his backside. Just 6 seconds before Riley Barrel will step out of the box. It'll be a 5-on-4 advantage for 39 seconds for the Titans. It's Little. Little, Bassinger. Bassinger down low. Now it's Barrel out of the box. Barrel has it. Delayed penalty to the Xtreme. Mitchell, 6-on-4 advantage. Pops off the crest out in front. Still in the slot, and it'll be blown down with the Xtreme taking possession. So Alex Hill is to the box. 23 seconds left in the holding call to number 74, Laren Thiessen. Also getting the holding call is Hill. So 5, 2-man up, 5-on-3. The Titans have some time to still work in this game. They're down 6-1. Trying to create something here. Coming in down low, but Gamble saying no as the ball gets caught in his equipment in the right side of his pad, just near the kneecap. It's Riker Gamble, number 1, arching a pass all the way down the playing surface. That's past Plamondon. Just so 1-man up now, 5-on-4 for the Titans. Thiessen out of the box. Now Gamble all the way down, but that one's intercepted. Pook taking a heavy hit as it's shot on. That one goes wide off the stick of Amiot. Pook with it. Blown down, possession given to the Xtreme. 59 seconds. The man-up advantage for the Titans. So it's Hill. Owen Hill, the captain, digging his man. He has it, holds it. Fisher trying to make a move towards the inside. He's fended off. Gunderson from the wall. Has some room to take a step. The ball dribbles out from his possession. Now it's Gerard. Gerard trying to shoot one on. Right at the exact moment he's taking the shot, it's sticked aside from his grasp on the defensive play. It's Thiessen. Thiessen got it over to the middle for Shepard. Shepard getting past a couple defenders. Shepard in towards the net. He steams a shot on off the left side of the shoulder from Mitchell. Will end up in the protective netting with the Titans taking it back the other way. It's Tellier. Tellier waits for his companions. To the middle, it's Amiot. Fired on, bouncing play down low, Tellier. Amiot. Play on the right side, Gadbois. Gadbois cross, hard shot on. Another one again. That one from Bassinger as well. Trying to prevent the over and back, but it's no good. Gadbois, Xtreme to take hold of the ball. It's even play. 6 players on the floor. 5 runners, 1 goalie each side now. The shot is on from Plamondon, finding the back of the net. 7-1 Xtreme. And there's been a lot of penalties in this second play. Some bad blood carrying over from that first period of action. was an unfortunate play. Luke Mitchell being injured, which delayed that first period. So it was an extended second period, and both teams had some things to deal with on the floor from what transpired there in the first. And it's Shepard turning his shoulders back. He got hold of the ball. But possession now given to the Titans. Pass up to the hands of Amiot. Jacob Amiot. Amiot to Bassinger. Heavy collision in front. Getting up from that was number 15, Little. Shot was wide from the Titans. They have another chance. Right on! And that one blocked away from Gamble. Another chance here once again. Tellier couldn't receive the pass. It's Hoft. Off to Bassinger. Bassinger cross-checked away. Little. The ball evades him. Delayed penalty for the Xtreme as they take hold of the ball. And Reese Way will take the worn down path to the penalty box. 5:20 left to go. Jaden Plamondon extending the lead to 6 goals, 7-1 score for the Xtreme. They won 12-1 yesterday against the Warriors. The Titans in their first game of the season. So another man up here for the Titans, and once play continues, Tellier, Micah Tellier will take hold of the ball. It's a 5 minutes major put up on score clock for a moment as we sort things out here. And make sure to follow CROW LAX TV on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. And if you're not subscribed just yet here on our YouTube, please do so. We greatly appreciate you watching here. Play continues. Total of 7 minutes put on the clock, and a quick chance on. It's a 5-on-3 advantage for the Titans. 5-minute major against the Xtreme. Now quick play down low in front of the net. Passing play from the Titans. Gamble dropping his stick. He kicks it aside. Not sure why that was. I think the twig snapped. I guess it's more of a composite. Can't really call it a twig. Not very often you see a tender's stick break. Can't really play with a broken stick. So he just threw that down even though he had possession. Gamble likes to use his stick a lot. He's often the creator. Once he gets possession, he's able to fire pass all the way down to the offensive zone. So 4:28 left in the major penalty. So that's the same time, 1:28 left, and the Titans get back on the board. The Selly there from Caden McCormick. 7-2. Titans trail by 5. So Laren Thiessen was trying to make his way out of the box. Wasn't sure if he was able to. He'll remain in the sin bin. 1:22 was on the clock for the minor penalty. The major penalty, 4:22 on that one. That was a 5-on-3 advantage for the Titans. They're able to get one on the board. They worked hard during the opening segment of both penalties, but play will continue with 5-on-3 action. It's Hill. Alex Hill getting double teamed on the wall. It's pasted to the sideboards. There's a couple chopping chances at it, and a couple players taking the fall down. Killing time. Alex Hill was excited to get back up and head to the bench because his team was given possession. So now the Xtreme hold it, controlling it. Mitchell with the save. That one coming off the stick of Dagan Thiessen. Pass across, quick play again. Allen couldn't keep control. It bobbles off of his stick. He takes it towards the net, behind the net. Thiessen now right in front, trying to fit it through, and he does! Archer Hoft. 7-3. Titans down by 4. So 3:56 on the clock in the second period here. Titans with 2 quick goals with the man up, and that penalty has been served now by Laren Thiessen. Still 3:36 to go with the major. Of course, you can score as many goals as you're able to with the major. So the Xtreme will now have 4 players on the floor, and both teams finding their mark with the man up. A handful of goals throughout the game combined on either side. The Xtreme were given a couple chances of their own, and they made quick work of their advantages. As I guess the plan is for any team to really, you get a man up, you want to try and find the back of the net. Of course, some feisty teams really fight their way against it. In the first, it was like that for the Xtreme. The play continues from middle draw. The Titans take charge. It's Little on the left side. He waits up. He hands it to McCormick. Found the back of the net as well. He has a goal in this one. From middle, Amiot. Amiot fired right on. That goes off of Campbell. Campbell that hops off of him. Hepburn. Hepburn sees this down all the way in the offensive zone. Can't find the stick of Owen Hill, who made the charge up the floor. Alex Hill, the defender, holding it with one hand. That gets chopped away. He finds it again. Alex Hill with the heater. That gets bounced all the way to the right side point. Owen Hill. His brother has it. Now a scooping shot right on from Jace Gunderson. But the Titans work their way up the floor. So it's Gerard. Holds it, but they'll blow it down as ball is given to the Xtreme. Quick play up, having to jump up for that one was Thiessen, couldn't take hold, and now it's Gadbois. Gadbois takes it to a stroll. Cross up through to the middle. Tellier can't see a shot through the defensive screens of the Xtreme. Still holding on. Now Bassinger cross the other side. Shot clock dead. Now the Xtreme take it. Laren Thiessen up against Hoft, who scored the most recent goal for the Titans. 7-3 they trail. Pass up all the way attempted, but Thiessen is there to smack it down for a moment. It's taken from the wall. It's Alex Hill. Alex Hill can't make much ground. He'll have to fire it down the playing surface into the grasp of Ty Mitchell. So Ty Mitchell, number 15, Josh Little. Quick play across, couldn't hold that one. near to him, and now it's fought out by the Xtreme from the stick of number 71, Jenner. Jenner, couple whacking chances. He gets spun aside. Jenner, that one's dropped from him. Now Barrel, he comes into the zone, gets stood up, still keeps hold of the ball. It's in the hands of Amiot. Under a minute to go, just about 50 seconds. Amiot, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Amiot trying to feed it to the right side of the floor. Now the Xtreme in all alone. It's number 9, Nate Fisher. Fisher with the shot and with the denial, Ty Mitchell. Both players fish for the puck. It's dug out from the floor by number 2, Amiot. Jacob Amiot, 20 seconds to go. More time on the shot clock, 18 seconds. But with some clamoring around the arena, the referee will whistle the play dead. So 17.3 seconds, 7-3 score here in the second. The play will be drawn up. Timeout taken. Both goaltenders make their way to the bench to see what will transpire with under 20 to go. So the 4-1 lead entering the frame for the Xtreme. Hepburn sitting at 2 goals on the day. 7-3 now, still the extended difference. Still holding the lead are the Xtreme, sitting at 2 goals, as well as Jaden Plamondon. Once play continues, the Titans will have a chance. Number 17, Gerard, holding it. They reset the clock to about 20 seconds. Slowly, it's Gerard. Bassinger, 10 to go. Cross to Amiot. Amiot trying to walk away from pressure. Not much time to go. Taking the shot there. And a good block out in front by Ian Muir. So the second period will end with the Xtreme taking charge, 7-3 in the frame. Lots of penalties that we saw in this one. Lots of goals with the man up as well. But we will take a quick break before we continue play here on CROW LAX TV. I'm Zachary Kubish. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back after the intermission. And we're back here at the Drawson Sport Complex, right near Edmonton, Alberta. Alberta's capital. It's a 7-3 game here in a Tier 2 matchup. It's the Titans up against the Xtreme. The Xtreme leading. They won 12-1 yesterday. Titans' first game of their season. We got Bois for the Titans, has the puck and takes, or the puck, the ball. As it's worked up on the right side. Couple cross checks as Tellier has it. Thrown on right into the grasp of Gamble. He's been strong in this game. Very active moving the ball. Now on the right side. Brady Gamble. Hands it to number 17, Plamondon. He has 2 goals in this one. Plamondon trying to break the ankles of the defender. The ref's hand is up. He calls a cross check on the play. So 19-18 left in this third period. It'll be Shepard, number 11, Blake Shepard, going to the box for the Xtreme. The Titans have rallied a bit back. They found themselves down 7-1, finding a couple goals with the man up, and they get another advantage here. So 5-4 advantage for the Titans. McCormack gets it over to Little. McCormick. Cross once again, trying to feed it through to Little. Bassinger. McCormick has it, brings it to the outside, chips it in front. The lofting play was picked off momentarily. Shot clock reset. Titans find the ball. Amiot whips it hardly into the grasp of Gamble. Gamble down the floor, makes the pass up to Thiessen. Laren Thiessen holds up. Both teams go for a change. Now Thiessen with the move, makes the pass down off the floor. Couldn't pick that one up was Fisher. Great play by Thiessen, however, to try and feed that pass through cross the floor, cross crease. It's Tellier. Tellier looks over his shoulder. So play is forged now, and down low the save is made by Gamble. Caught in his pad. Stuck there for a moment, a bit of a ball holder. Right side, it's Brady Gamble. Gamble from the middle of the floor. His team down a man for under 30 seconds now. Gamble into the middle, Hepburn. Hepburn fires one on. Now and bounces away. Now near side, thrown into the mesh. Far from the wall. It was Mitchell leaving it. Now number 17, Chase Gerard, takes it into Xtreme territory. From the middle, fired right on down low. Kicked aside, bounced off. Now it's even strength. Bassinger, Amiot. Amiot flips it. Chance was there. That was Hoft. Now from behind their own net, sent all the way down from the Xtreme captain. Owen Hill gets it. Shepard evading some pressure, couldn't find the ball. Now Thompson lofts one through. That one's off the floor into the hands of Owen Hill, back the other way. Hill waiting, surveys the area, sends it back to Plamondon. Plamondon with the one-hander, behind the back play. Now Plamondon has it again. Shifty move on the inside, throws it down low. It's in the far corner. Plucked up into the hands of Fisher. That'll come out of his control for a moment. It's spiked down by Ty Mitchell. But the Xtreme are signaled with possession as it's number 24, the Titans, Grady Thompson, the captain, into the box for cross-checking. So the Xtreme now have a man up. Jace Gunderson to Plamondon. Gunderson passes it across. Shepard turns the favor. Gunderson. Shepard. He shoots, trying to go over the left shoulder. Ty Mitchell. Gunderson whips one through, finding the back of the net, making it 8-3 Xtreme. And the Xtreme take their time to work it around the zone, playing patient, and their power play has been quite patient throughout the contest. Get rewarded with another goal. So from the draw, it's picked out by the Titans. It's Barrel. Or, excuse me, Cohen. Cohen across, Gerard. Back in the hands of Amiot. Amiot. Fended off, tries to drop the shoulder into the chest of the defender. Thrown down heavily was Tellier. Xtreme. The pass was tempted to be fed all the way up to Owen Hill. It's Ty Mitchell from the crease making the play. Austin Allen now stops it up, goes off for the change. Tellier shoots one through, bounces down low. Another chance that's held up by Gamble. Tries to make the feed all the way up to Alex Hill. Hill into the hands of Brady Gamble. Gamble snakes his way through. Gamble up through to Shepard. Shepard to the hands of Fisher. Fisher wings one in towards the net, patted aside, and now it's Amiot. Jacob Amiot has some speed. Comes up with his man, trying to make the pass across. Good play, thrown down. Gamble defending that one. And Riker Gamble from his crease to make the play as the Xtreme are in transition with possession. Plamondon throws it on. Mitchell was there with the save. Ref signaling Sherwood Park gets their hand with the ball. They get to work it up the ice, or the floor. Now left side, cross the crease. Picked up by the Xtreme. Now picked off. Back the other way. Quick pass up into the hands of Thiessen. Laren Thiessen with a move. He shoots and is denied by Ty Mitchell. So Sherwood Park back up the floor. Amiot. Amiot trying to shimmy through. A possession thrown over to Lloyd Minster. Now it's number 55, Morgan. Quick play towards the net, fired on. Titans trying to find hold of the ball. Possession still kept to Lloyd Minster. Hepburn with the ball, trying to make his way through. Number 44, Goslin is there as well. Owen Hill now trying to trail his way back, and the referee with a call on the floor. There'll be Marcus Morgan with a high sticking call. It's a man up for the Titans. So they make their desired changes. 2:35 to go in the third. Penalty to the Xtreme. 17, Gerard. Back the other way to Hoft. Hoft has a goal in the game. Slashed out, taken by the Titans. Cross the crease, couldn't get the shot on. Gadbois, and now another chance thrown on. That's Amiot. Amiot and Gadbois going to work. It's Gerard. Gerard has it into the middle. Shot all the way in. Gamble felt that one wasn't in his grasp. Makes a pirouette a little bit behind his net. Keeps it out. Now a hard pass down by Thiessen that bounces off the floor. Winds up into the netting. That pass coming all the way from the defensive zone. The Xtreme. Down a man for under a minute, 46 seconds to go in the penalty to Gosselin. It's the Titans going to work. Now number 44, Gadbois. Gadbois into the middle, shot clock expired. Got the shot on, another whipping chance. Coming up with that one is McCormick. So McCormick to Gerard. About 11 minutes to go here in the contest. From the low pad save that bounces from Gamble. Out of play, Titans keep hold. Gerard, right side, back through, thrown on. Squeezing onto that one, Riker Gamble. So Gamble up to Brady Gamble. Brady Gamble into the corner, spinning to his right shoulder, up to Shepard. Gamble heading to the bench. Shepard's there as well as Fisher. Fisher trying to make the pass. That one's no good. 10-11 to go. 8-3 is the score for the Lloydminster Xtreme. They won 12-1 yesterday against the Warriors as they get another chance with the man up. Grady Thompson into the penalty box. So it'll be a man up for Lloydminster. And the next game for the Xtreme will come May 3rd. The next Source Center against the Rage. That'll be their third game of the season. And the last meeting between these two teams, it was a 10-10 draw. Some discussion as play will continue. Over 10 minutes to go. Jace Gunderson to Plamondon. Gunderson over to Shepard into the hands of Fisher. Shepard, Gunderson, they play a bit of back and forth, a couple changes of position. Plamondon on. And the left side save is made by Ty Mitchell. Gunderson, Fisher, Plamondon fires one on. Saving tight by Mitchell. Hepburn from the corner. Works it up the floor. Gunderson. Shepard doesn't like what he sees. Plamondon and Gunderson play a bit of catch as Gunderson makes his way in towards the net. Over to Hepburn. Hard shot into the crest of Ty Mitchell. so quickly. It's Barrel. Cowan. Cowan makes it over the middle of the floor, but play is blown down. Now Hepburn in all alone, fires one through. Not sure if that got to the net. He gets taken down. 2-on-1. But the ball is given now to the Xtreme. 9:03 to go, 50 seconds left in the penalty to Grady Thompson of the Titans. So man up still, it's Plamondon. Comes off, pop fly. Trying to catch that was Fisher. And now it's Shepard. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Fisher, he's battled out. Scooped up by the Titans. They're able to get it up. So now it is Riley Barrel. Barrel holds up, takes a couple cross checks. Nothing nice along the wall as he takes some time. Barrel with the delayed penalty to the bench is Ty Mitchell. Barrel, even though he's thrown aside a couple times, is still able to muster up a play. But eventually the play is blown down. It's a holding call against the Xtreme. The penalty drawn out by the Titans. Thompson out of the box and heading into the box for the Xtreme with a holding is number 55, Marcus Morgan. So 8:07 left to go. Maybe some more life to be found from the Titans. They were successful on the man up so far in the game, and now they have another chance here. Right in front of the net, it's Gamble standing tall. Now trying to go to work. It's forked back to Amiot. Amiot left side, trying to feed it back. It's fished out in the air, intercepted, brought back the other way. Muir, Ian Muir. Heavy cross check as he's thrown down by Bassinger. And Bassinger, the shake of his head, he walks off. He'll get 2 minutes for cross-checking, so it'll be even play. 7:33 to go here in the third. It's 8-3 for the Xtreme. 2 minutes put up on the clock for number 48, Chase Bassinger. 1:27 left to go, and the penalty to number 55, Marcus Morgan. And it'll be Gunderson starting things off for the Xtreme. Hepburn with 2 goals in the game. Hepburn to Gunderson. Gunderson has a chance trying to get that short side. Can't get it through. It's out to Owen Hill. Owen Hill. He has it, holds it. Gunderson. Gunderson dropping the shoulder, trying to make his way through the defense. Can't make the play. Trying to feed it over top of the net to Shepard. Shepard gets the body positioning on the Titan defender as Xtreme go to work. The pass back through. Well, that's bounced aside, and possession will be given over to the Titans. So 6:56 left to go, and if you're not subscribed just yet on CROW LAX TV, we'd greatly appreciate it. We got lots of coverage for Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League coming up this season. So Gamble with another great save. Pass attempted, made out by Laren Thiessen. I believe he takes a spill down, and that's actually Reese Way. And the ball is given over to the Titans. Heavy hit there from Thompson. He's trying to work a shot in towards the net as Gamble gets the pass out to Brady Gamble. Brady Gamble drops a shoulder in towards the net, makes a move, he fires one on. Shoulder save made by Ty Mitchell. Back up once again. Number 24 will be Thiessen. Dagan Thiessen fires one on and he scores. 9-6. Now for the Xtreme, 6:09 to go. 3 seconds was left in the penalty So that one will be scored with a 4-on-4 play. Still 3 seconds to go, and the penalty to Marcus Morgan. So it looks like the Xtreme, they're controlling play here to get their second win of the season in their second game. Winning 12-1 yesterday against the Warriors, but the Xtreme are still looking for some more. Plamondon fires, scores! Make that double digits for the Xtreme. As it's 10-3, 5:55 left to go. So their next game will be Saturday, May 3rd at the Next Source Center. They'll play the Spurs. The Titans, sorry. May 3rd, the Xtreme will also play, but they will be against the Rage. So now, Amiot tried to make something of that one. It'll be even play. 5-on-5, no man down or man advantage for any of the two teams. We've seen a lot of walks to the penalty box in this one. Very familiar, a lot of players familiar with being in the box through this contest. It's 10-3 for the Xtreme, over 5 minutes to go here in the game. So it's Owen Hill trying to forge something, make a cut through into the zone. Now Fisher has it. Fisher firing one through. Shot clock reset. Xtreme holding possession. Dagan Thiessen found the back of the net in this game. He had a hat trick yesterday. 2 goals in the contest today. One with a man down in this one, and he scored the 9th goal for the Xtreme in this one before Plamondon got back on the board. I believe that's a Hattie for him, if I'm not mistaken. But from the play, it'll be pulled with another penalty. Sean Stang, getting a cross-checking call with 4:55 in the game. With possession, Blake Shepard to Fisher. Owen Hill and Fisher play some catch. It's over to Plamondon. Shepard. Plamondon holding. Over the other side, Fisher rings one through. He hops up, first one to the ball, holding it. Shepard now trying to fire one through. Grady Thompson with the block, and now he's storming back the other way. Grady Thompson slows things down, cuts in towards the wall, gets a couple cross checks from Shepard. And Thompson turning his numbers to the back of Brady Gamble. Still taking a couple cross checks as Hoft comes to assist him. Only 5 seconds on the score clock. Thompson trying to make something happen. And Thompson was able to get a shot right on, but that will be turned over to the Xtreme, that being possession. And Plamondon waltzes his way through to the offensive zone. Hepburn cutting back the other way. Hepburn shot down low into the mesh of Ty Wilson, or Mitchell, excuse me. Left side, Josh Little loses possession. Owen Hill has it. Dagan Thiessen. Thiessen, 3:21 to go. Thiessen over to Plamondon. Plamondon with the pass to Fisher. Plamondon, the middle ground. Makes the pass back off the floor. Hepburn holds it, trying to fire it through the other way with the spinning play. Dagan Thiessen still has it as Plamondon went off for a change. It's Fisher still out there. Thiessen. Now it's Even playing field. Shot from Hepburn. Blocked. Now it's 5-on-5, under 3 to go. Titans trying to work their way through. I believe that was Josh Little being whacked down to the floor. Amiot making the play to Gadbois. Gadbois across Gerard. Shot clock expires and the Xtreme take charge. Laren Thiessen waits up, makes a passing play to Fisher as he finds himself back on the floor. 2 minutes to go. 10-3 score. It's Nate Fisher. Fisher, and with assistance from him, Gunderson. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can they get one through? That one's thrown on, but that misses the net. Ryder Goslin with the opportunity. So now Austin Allen is out. He hands it off to Bassinger. Bassinger flips one in the air. That one gets taken down the other side. Chase Bozer. Bozer up against Gadbois. Holds up. He waits. Over a minute to go. Hepburn back out once again. Hepburn bowling through. He pushes his way down to the zone. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drops it for a second. Hepburn cuts in once again. Is able to get the shot registered. High passing play into the hands of Gadbois. 50 seconds to go in this one. 10-3 for the Xtreme. High passing play in over the line. That'll be blown down. 44.3 seconds left to go. And on the ground. I'd like to remind you that you can follow CROW LAX TV on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, but we will take a brief break before closing this one out. It's 10-3 Xtreme. So we had the play blown down with number 44, Hunter Gadbois. Able to get up from the play. He seems to be limping just a bit. Hopefully he's okay. But it's good to see that he could get up with his own strength. As he heads to the bench in dying minute of this contest. 40 seconds to go. It's the Xtreme with hold of the ball. Plamondon. Now to Gunderson. Gunderson finds the back of the net. It's 11-3 for the Xtreme. 26.4 seconds left to go. Titans in their first game of the season will take a loss, and with a win yesterday and today, the Xtreme winning 2 of 2 games so far in their early season. So from the face-off, now it's Hepburn with it. Xtreme taking it up the floor. There's 15 seconds to go. And they will just hold the ball until the end of the game. drains out, and it's an 11-3 win for the Xtreme over the Sherwood Park Titans. They're winning 12-1 yesterday. That's double digits in back-to-back games for the Xtreme. Hepburn with a couple, Plamondon, I believe, with a hat trick in the contest. Lots of offensive capabilities from the Xtreme, and the Titans had a strong showing. They showed up there in the second, able to get on the board with a couple man advantages. They were good with the man up. They showed a lot of defensive prowess as well. Lots of things to take in a positive fashion from this game from both sides, even though the score might not say it, 11-3. The next game for the Xtreme will be May 3rd at the Next Source Center against the Rage. That one goes at 4:30 next Saturday, and then also in action for their next contest, the Titans will be playing May 3rd at the Next Source Center as well. They'll be against the Spurs. That one goes at 12:30, and CROW LAX TV is continuing coverage today as well from the Bill Hunter Arena. We'll have the Red Deer Riot against the Capital Region Saints for the female division of action. And you caught this game here, of course, on CROW LAX TV. You could scan the QR code to go to our link tree to follow social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X for updates and things of that manner. You can follow both of these teams on social media as well, Lloyd_Xtreme on X. They're also on Instagram. The Sherwood Park Titans are also on social media as well. But I'd just like to take the time to thank you, the viewer, for watching this game here today on CROW LAX TV. I'm Zachary Kubish. Have a great rest of your day.